Good morning, class. My name is Micah Solomon. This is the week 4 weekly discussion. Um, talking more about media, magic bullets, two-step flows, use, and gratifications. Um, Media definitely shapes the way we see the world. I think media is showing us what they want us to see. Um, it's not often that we get worldwide news here in the States, and when we do, it's usually pretty diluted compared to like what other countries show on their media, Mexico or places in Europe. It's almost like they don't have a filter, but here in the US, everything is highly filtered, that they show us what they want us to see. Okay. And I think that has a lot to do with people turning away from mainstream media, going more, getting their news from social media, stuff like that. I do like how, with the magic bullet theory, um, it was thought that an idea can be directly, basically, injected into somebody's mind by just showing them the message. Um, and the video referenced some World War II type information, propaganda, if you will. And, if you think about it, with the news, a lot of it depends on who's telling the story. In the US, we would see videos of Japan, Germany, Hitler, and we were taught, or, the people back then were taught, bad people, this is why we're going in to fight this war. They're bad. We must take them out. But if we were to see, say, videos from Japan or Germany, it's going to be the opposite. They're going to think that they're right. They're going to think that they're the ones that are being um, infiltrated and attacked and trying to be wiped out, and that the US is the bad guy. So a lot of it has to do with who's telling the story, what side you're on, as to what kind of content you're going to be seeing. In America, we wouldn't see a video of an Axis leader like that being right, and it's just, it doesn't make sense. So it all depends where the story's coming from and who the audience is. Um, with two-step flow, I think we're seeing, kind of like how I said, that people are getting away from mainstream media and going to different content to get their news. We have talk show hosts, we have YouTube influencers, we have all kinds of podcasts, and there's just so many options to where you're really not limited to what kind of news you can get, and what kind of spin you want on it too. If you're a conservative type person, you're going to listen to probably conservative talk radio and conservative programs. Just the same if you're left leaning, you're going to go the opposite way and listen to the other stuff. Not going to believe anything you hear from the other news, only going to believe what you hear from your news. And that's how people get misguided and essentially brainwashed, because they stick to one thing and only watch that. So, lastly, uses and gratifications. Again, there's just so many options as to where you can get your news. It's, if you don't like something, go to something else. It's just like people who complain at their job that they hate it, do something else. It's not that difficult. So, media absolutely influences how we see the world. Media is definitely geared towards who's viewing and where the story's coming from. And like I said, with so many options nowadays, gratification should be pretty easy to come by as long as you know where to look. So, thank you, class. Have a great day.